How you going, guys? My name is Alan Tai. I'm a second year student at Swinburne studying my Bachelor's of Exercise and Sports Science. If you're watching this video, then you're most likely enrolled in DOM's Motor Control and Learning subject. We finished it last year and it was really fun. So I hope you guys really enjoy it. The purpose of this video is to show you guys almost the behind the scenes of making a vlog. I'm going to film the intro, the main body of a vlog, and then end it with a conclusion. And once I've filmed all of that, we're going to take all of the clips and go into a program called Adobe Premier Pro, and I'll show you a really quick way of how to piece it together and to create your final product, which would be a vlog, which is what you need to do for the subject. Before you watch this video, I recommend that you go watch Eloise's tutorials on how to prepare for a vlog, what type of tools and equipment you need to start, and also how to storyboard a vlog. Okay, so I mentioned the three parts of a vlog: the intro, the main body, and the conclusion. We're going to film a really quick intro, and what we want to do in the intro is basically introduce yourself, introduce what you're going to be doing in the video, and just make it short and snappy, cover all the main parts, and then go straight into the main body. So I'm just going to pretend that I'm going to be filming an intro for the vlog, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my name is Alan Tai. I'm a second year student at Swinburne University studying my Bachelor's of Exercise and Sports Science. Today we're going to be doing some parkour precision jumps in the front yard. I'll be doing 10 jumps, recording them, and afterwards we can analyse my performance in those jumps. Without any further ado, let's get started with the exercises.
And that's it. That's all you need for an intro. So once we've filmed that, now that I've filmed that, we can go outside and we can record the main body. So I'll see you guys outside. Alrighty, so I'm in the driveway and I've just set up 2 little blocks behind me, the 2 little black things, and what we're doing today is 10 jumps from one to the other, and that's just going to basically be the main body of my vlog. Alright, so let's do it. Alright, so those are my 10 attempts. We can take this clip, and this is going to be my main body of the video. Now all that's left is to film the conclusion. So let's head back inside and do that. And we are back. So in the conclusion, that's the time where you want to look over your video, look over your activity, and then you start to analyze it and then relate it to a theory that you've learnt in class. So I'm just gonna make something up for the conclusion, and that should be it. Afterwards, we'll bring it over into the program and we can edit it all together and turn it into a vlog. So we'll film the conclusion in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we've just done 10 of those parkour jumps, and out of those 10 attempts, I landed 8 of them without slipping off the wooden platform, so that gives me an 80% success rate. So over the next 6 weeks, we're going to keep doing this, applying different training methods, and then we can get that data of 80%, and we can compare that with other theories and compare it to normal data. So that's all for week 1. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.
Alrighty, I'll see you guys in Adobe Premiere Pro. See ya. Alright guys, welcome to my desktop. So I've just taken all the clips that I've recorded on my camera and put it onto my computer, and we are just about ready to go into Adobe Premiere Pro and start making a vlog. So I'm going to launch Adobe Premiere Pro. So this should be available to all students. It's part of the student license, and it is a professional grade program, so there's a lot to learn, but don't let that confuse you at first. We're just going to do a really simple vlog. So this is the first screen that you'll find. Click on New Project, and we're just going to name our project. Let's just call it Parkour Jumps Motor Learning Vlog 1, or something like that. Now in location, I've got saved to my desktop. You can click Browse and just choose whatever file you want. I'm just going to leave it as a desktop. And then now, video rendering and playback. If you have this option of GPU acceleration, I highly recommend that. It'll make it a lot faster. If you don't, that's fine. Just click on this one, Mercury Playback Engine Software Only. That should be the default. video audio capture, I'm not going to really touch that, and let's just press OK. Cool. So your screen should look like this at the start with 4 quadrants. If it doesn't look like this, what you can do is go to Window, Workspaces, All Panels. If you ever get lost somewhere and confused and your screen doesn't look like this, you can always just go back to Windows, Workspaces, just go to All Panels just to reset everything. But I'll explain real quick what these 4 quadrants are. You can reposition them like individually, but basically you have this portion here in your bottom left, which is your media browser. This is the window that you want to drag your clips into to import them. So let's do that. Just like that. Just click and drag them and you've imported your videos. This one over here, which is just above it, is the clip browser, or the clip preview. So if I double click on any of these clips, it will show up here. And this is just a better way for me to see what each clip looks like. I can press play. And equipment you need to start. Or I can also press space. And also how to storyboard. You can also use this blue little scrubber to move it back and forth. And basically what you want to do is look through your clips and find the piece of the clip that you want to put into your vlog. So I think it's somewhere around here.
Hello, my name is Alan.
Okay, so somewhere around there. So if I go back, you click on this button, mark in, or the shortcut is I, and you can see now this portion has been highlighted. Let's go a little bit forward to the end. So somewhere around here.
And that's it. That's
cool. So I'm going to press pause and I'm going to hit this button, mark out, or O as the shortcut. Now only this part has been highlighted. So you can set your in point and your out point. You can also hover over and click and drag that. Now that you've selected the portion of the clip that you want to put into your vlog, you click on the picture and you drag it over here, which is your timeline. And once you've done that, it populates all screens. The timeline is, think of it as the storyboard of your vlog. So let's click onto this timeline portion, and if I hit spacebar.
1. Hello, my name is Alan Tai. I'm a second year student at...
Cool, and you can see that the video is playing in this top right corner. So this top right corner is basically the vlog that you're putting together. You can see that at the start and at the end of the vlog, of this clip, there's some awkward moments.
Exercises. And that's it.
Yeah, so I don't really want those parts in my vlog, so we're going to edit them. The best way to do that, and the easiest way, is to go here, razor tool. There's a little razor symbol here, and that just allows you to cut things. So the shortcut for the razor tool is C. So what I'm going to do is go back to the start. So just around there, if I hover over the clip, I can click and cut it. Now, this is a bit hard to see because it's quite small. So what I can also do is I can press the plus or minus button to make it bigger, and I can scroll up and down on my mouse to go up and down the timeline. So let's go all the way to the end. So I know somewhere around here I want to cut as well.
Exercises.
Cool, so I'm just going to stop it there. I'm still in the cut tool, so I'm just going to go over and click, and you can see that's been cut. Now, what I need to do is use the selection tool, which is V, or this white arrow here. Click on the part that I've just cut, and I can delete it by hitting delete on the keyboard. Let's go back to the start. So I'm scrolling up on the mouse, clicking on this part, hitting delete. Let's zoom out a little bit with the minus key. Cool. Now you can see that I've cut it, but now there's a bit of empty space at the start. So if I hit spacebar, this is what the vlog will look like.
Hello, my name is...
Yeah, so we don't really want that space. So we can either click and drag this around to the start, or I can click on this space, right click, and press ripple delete, which basically gets rid of all that space. Cool. So that's the simple process of looking through your clip, editing it, and putting it into your timeline. What I'm going to do now is do that with the main body portion and also the conclusion. So let's do that real quick. double click on the main body. Let's go to where I start jumping. Yeah, somewhere around there. Press I for my in point, go all the way to the end. Yeah, somewhere around there. Press O for my out point, and I'm going to click and drag that over. So it now looks like this.
Exercises.
Just like that. Now let's go all the way to the end, and let's put in our conclusion. So double click on my conclusion. Let's start. Find my in point, which I think is around here.
Okay, so we've just done 10.
I think that was it. So let's go back. Press I for my in. Let's go to the end. I think that's it. So press O for my out and click and drag it over. Oops. Click and drag it over. Now, let's have a look at what this looks like.
Okay.
Yep, so there's that awkward part at the start and end, which I don't want. So I'm going to press C for my razor tool, click on that to cut it, press V to select it. It's already selected, and press delete. Now I'm going to click on this empty space, right click, ripple, delete to get rid of that space. Let's do the same for the end.
For week 1, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.
Cool. Let's pause it there. Razor tool, C, click on the clip to cut it, press V to select, click on that, delete. And let's zoom out again. And that's basically it, guys. Okay, so we have now just made a very simple vlog. So we've taken our 3 clips, taken out the parts that we want, and put them into the program using the razor tool to edit the front and the back and making sure that there's no spaces in between. That's basically how you make a very simple vlog. Obviously there's a lot of different other tools that you can do. Since this clip is really long, if I wanted to make it faster, like fast forward, that's super simple. You just click on the clip, right click, and go to speed duration. And then now the speed set to 100%. I can set it to, let's say I set it to 300%. And that means it's 3 times as fast. Or if I wanted to, I can make this to exactly 25 seconds. So here I can click and write 25 seconds and press OK. And you can see now it's been sped up to 355.72%. And that condenses it. So just make sure that you get rid of this dead space in between. Let's say I just wanted to get the first jump, and I'm going to cut out the first jump only, just like that. And let's say I want to slow that down and speed up everything else. So I'm going to click on the rest of it, go to speed, duration, let's make that 300%. I'm going to drag that forward and I'll show you why. And this first jump here, which I've cut out, that first jump, I'm going to make that slower. So speed duration, speed, let's make that 25% for example. Cool. So you might have noticed just now that this clip went from small to large. So let's do that again. It's now small. Go to speed duration. Let's make that 25%. And just watch where my mouse is right now. That clip goes bigger. That's why I dragged this clip forward, because if I didn't, then they would have intersected. So now I can get rid of these ripples. And it's going to look something like this.
Buzzes.
And then it's going to go fast. So I'm not sure how that looks like when I'm recording,
but on my screen it doesn't look very good because the video program still has to render out these effects. So that brings me to the next point of rendering out your video. Now that I've applied all of my effects and pieced together all of my clips, I'm now ready to render out my video, and it's super simple to do that. The shortcut for that is Control M, or you can go to File, Export, and Media. See how this shortcut is Control M? Click on that, and you have your export settings. There's a lot of settings here, but let's keep it super simple. I like to do the format as H.264. For preset, there's a whole bunch of presets. I just do match source high bitrate, but if you scroll all the way down, there's a YouTube preset as well. It's right at the bottom. Yeah, so there's YouTube 1080p, it's probably safe, but I like to just do match source high bitrate. And the one thing that I will change is output name. So you click on the blue text and you're basically naming your video. So I'm going to call this one Hardcore Jumps Week 1, something like that. Press save. And that's about it. So you now have two options. You can press export. If you click on export, then the video starts exporting straight out of Adobe Premiere Pro. I don't normally do this because my computer tends to heat up a lot. It's not the strongest or fastest computer, so I'm not going to do that. What I recommend doing is pressing Q. So Q opens up a separate program called Adobe Media Encoder, which is this. And this is a program which is made specifically for exporting. It's a lot more safer and reduces the chances of your program getting corrupted. So you have your Q here and a green button here. If you click on that, it's going to start exporting. This one's going to take roughly around 3 minutes. So during this time, just go grab a snack and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so we are back. The video just finished rendering. This one didn't take too long because the video is quite short. There weren't that many effects, but if your video is longer and more complex, then it could take up to an hour or 2 hours. It also depends on the processing power of your computer. But that's basically it. We have now rendered out our video. What I'm going to do now is go to File and save my project. This is something that you probably should have done a lot sooner, to be honest. You want to do this as regularly as you can throughout your editing process, because the last thing that you want to do is put in a few hours of work and not save, and then somehow your video file gets corrupted and you lose all of that work. So you can hit save here, save as, save a copy, just save throughout the whole process. So that's it. We have finished making a vlog, and it has been exported to the place where I want it to be exported. And let's just have a quick look through it.
Hello, my name is Alan Tai. I'm a second year student at Swinburne University, studying my Bachelor's of Exercise and Sports Science. Today we are going in the front yard. I'll be doing 10 jumps as my performance in those jumps. Without any further ado, let's get started with the exercises.
So you can see that once the video has been rendered, the effects are a lot smoother. I think if you have a really good computer, then you can render those effects during the editing process, but unfortunately my computer's not that great. But yeah, so apply the effects and just don't expect for them to take full effect until after you render them.
And out of those 10 attempts, I landed 8 of them without slipping off the wood. Off the wooden platform, so that gives me a 80%.
Yeah, so that's about it. The total of this video clip is 1 minute and 37 seconds, and this is just something super simple. So hopefully this tutorial made sense for you, and you now know how to film the start, middle and end of your vlog, import it into your computer and put together a vlog. Really looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, just look on look on YouTube. There's a whole bunch of tutorials out there. That's how I learnt it. And I know I touched over a few basic effects here, but I'm going to make a few other videos just touching on extra tips and tricks which I used, which helped me in this subject. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. See ya.